We are starting an 8-week series called Becoming. Okay. So I'm excited. Y'all don't want to miss one. One Saturday we will be off because of conference, but you definitely still want to come to conference. There'll be more details about that very soon. But you don't want to miss my 1 week because I'm about to give y'all the straight up juice to become. All right. So welcome everybody. Welcome, 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 welcome. Dive into things. We have an 8-week series called Becoming. So Rachel, what do you mean? So, and you guys have to participate with me, okay? Look, I'm giving you guys an hour away from my children. And so y'all away from y'all children, or they sitting right next to you clowning, whatever. So let's make it worthwhile. We're gonna make this time worthwhile. So please participate, please engage. If you're uncomfortable, great, that's even better. Like, I want you uncomfortable because the more uncomfortable you are, the more you grow. Nothing happens in our comfort zone. And so I need you to come out of that comfort zone and you can talk whatever makes you feel great. Like if you want to say that girl's crazy, I'm okay with being crazy because the crazy ones always win, period. And if you don't believe me, then tell me somebody who wasn't crazy that won. I would. Nobody. All right, the crazy ones always win. Okay, that's a good question, Chanel. Thank you for sending me that. All right, I will get to that here in a second. All right, so here's the thing. I started this thing at the beginning of this year. It was like new year, new me, for real this time. And because God had been dealing with me about Isaiah 43, 18, and 19. Like, go read that in your own time. He's been dealing me with that scripture for 2 years now. And I decided to truly embrace in 2020 this newness. And I did not know I was going to get to December. And he was like, more. Like, you need to let go of more. You need to allow me to draw you into more newness. And I'm like, whatever. I'm here for it. So here's the thing, guys. When you signed up for It Works, you started something new. And you thought you started a new business, but you actually have decided to become a new person. Okay? You might be like, nah, sis, I'm going to be the same forever. No, you're not. Okay? So I need you to give yourself permission today as we start this first week of this series, this 8-week series, that you are going to mourn. Today you get to mourn her. Okay? You get to mourn who you were the day before you decided to say yes to this business. You're not her anymore. Even if you still look like her, you're not her. So I need everybody to drop in the comments, I'm new. Okay? Because I need you guys to embrace this newness. And this is something that I personally struggled with. And so I don't want you guys to make the same mistake that I made, period. And I made it time and time again. Because this business is going to take you from person to person. Can I get an amen? I know I got some old people in the building. But it's going to literally take you from person to person. And if you don't allow yourself to be new at every new level, you will remain the person that you wanted to get away from, no matter how much money you make. I'm serious. You will remain the person that you were, no matter how much money you make. And then you'll start to say the business doesn't work, when in all actuality, it's you. You're still trying to be who you were before you started this business. So welcome to the new you. You're new. And what I want to give you permission to know is that this new you may still look like the old you, but you're going to have to create what this new you looks like, even if you're not her yet. Can I tell y'all what that is? That's faith. You're about to faith this new person. And I'm going to tell you one thing, and I mean, I could get an amen in the comments if y'all want to be real, but your friends and family are not going to get this. You cannot look to them for validation at all. At all, like at all, which is why we have Newbie Circle. You are going to try to become somebody that does not look like who they expect you to look like. I mean, I'm for real. And they're not going to understand. This is not for them to understand. You know how they say you can't something because God didn't give them the vision. That's this. They're not going to get it. They're going to have their parameters on your business. And you cannot accept their parameters. Okay? Welcome. Good morning. Hey, Charlotte. What's up, girl? It's real. So you cannot allow them to dictate what it means to be successful in this business. Girl, you ain't signed no. And first of all, can I just say this? Let me free y'all today. Stop telling them y'all business. If they ask you about how your business going, it's always going good. It's like your marriage. What? How's marriage? Great. Like, I'm speaking that into existence. You're not my therapist. Like, you're not my covering. You don't get to know if there's issues in my marriage. You just don't. You know, like my pastor says all the time, you tell them what's going on in your marriage, and then they can't stand your spouse, and you over it because you love them, and they ain't over it. And now they treating your spouse some type of way, and you're pissed, and it was your fault because you should have closed your mouth and maybe went to go talk to your journal or your pastor or something. I had to learn that one. That was even when I was dating. You will not know anything bad about my man. Okay? It's the same thing when it comes to your business. Y'all, this goes as far as with your team. There comes a place where you can be transparent with your team, but it's only when you have a solution because you've overcome it. Only when you have a solution because you've overcome it. Because it's not your place to complain to your team, especially when you have no solution. You'll lose them. Okay? So, welcome to the new you. I'm excited. So, we're going to do a quick exercise and then we're going to go into creating your new profile. Like, I'm excited for you guys. So, let's start with this new you. Everybody get a piece of paper out. I'm going to do it with you guys. Because I think I can I'm here for the getting deep, okay? We're here for it, yes. All right, so everybody got a paper? I know, I'm gonna give y'all a second to go get your paper. All right, good. So what I'm gonna have you guys do is write your name at the top and don't write Shay Shay. Like, you are no longer Shay Shay. So if you have a nickname that people call you, you're going to allow, they can still call you that, but eventually you don't want to act like that. So write your real name at the top of your paper because that is who you want to be referenced as. Okay, new person. And it's okay, you know, they still gonna call you that, but eventually they'll be like, oh, that don't fit them no more. Let me call them something different. All right, so I want you to think about this new business owner that you are becoming. All right, I didn't say what do you do right now. Who is this new business partner? Is she present? Does she show up? If she does, maybe I want you to think about 5 characteristics of the new you. What does she do? Is she consistent? So when I think about myself now, because listen, it's been 7.5 years, so I'm gonna think about who I am becoming. I am someone who pays cash for everything. That's me. And you're gonna have to think about your 5 things yourself. But I pay cash for everything. I am very consistent. And you might be like, girl, I want to be consistent. That's fine. Can we fake it till we make it? Write it down. I'm consistent. I work out every day. Or if you do 3 days a week, fine. Say that. What's your thing? Do you take your products every single day? Yes. Do you post every day? Yes. Because your business is open. So who is this new business partner? Not who are you right now. Okay, we're not talking about right now. When you see yourself at your optimum level in your business, who are you? That is who you're writing down. Do you have a routine for your dishes? My routine is Mr. Breon Wiggum. Thank you. My husband does dishes. Are you somebody who communicates? Are you a excellent, listen, Rachel is an excellent communicator and asks for what she needs. I have to because I am a top income earner. I am somebody who has a squad. Like I have a village. Do you have a village? Girl, I can't have a village. My family, you don't understand. I'm not trying to hear none of that. Do you have a village? Y'all, God will send you a village. I'm not playing. He will send you a village. So stop saying what you don't have and write down what you see with your eyes closed. Do you have a 6-pack? Because listen, I got an 8-pack. I actually do have an 8-pack. I just got to wrap some more. I got to tighten my skin. It's an 8-pack under here. 2.5-pack. Write it down. Write it down, guys. I want you to have at least, honestly, I want you to have at least 10 things. 10. Do you cook dinner every night for your family and maybe eat out once a week? Are you a good steward of your money? Do you have a prayer life? Do you get up before your kids? Who does this new person look like? Who does this new person look like? Do you say no when you want to? Instead of saying yes to stuff you ain't got no business saying yes to? Do you give? Yeah, new Rachel gives away $1,000 a month. That's on top of my tax. What does your new person look like? New Rachel she saves at least $1,000. So I got my tithes, save 1,000, give 1,000. That's new Rachel. I like new Rachel. Now, as y'all writing these things down, there is, I'm sure, and maybe just drop in the comments, amen, if this is you, but you're here and your new person that you just created is like all the way over here. And you like, how am I gonna get to that new person? Or that's too much, I'm thinking too big, because that is so far from where I am right now. Like my kids wake me up in the morning. Can y'all believe that my kids used to wake me up in the morning? I ain't lying. I used to sleep until 10 and watch TV all the time. If God can deliver me, he can deliver you. Listen, I ain't even gonna talk about how ratchet Rachel was, but it's okay, right? I used to go to the club 3 days a week and I didn't have no money. I'm trying to figure out, like, how did I do it? I don't even know. And I used to have on a new outfit. Like, where'd she do that at? I don't even, just no savings account, but I was in the club. We in the club. Okay, it was. So, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. This right here, like, God is the gap filler. How about y'all write this down? I want y'all to, before we come back next week, I want you guys to watch the TD Jakes sermon. You just go on YouTube. It's called Gap Filler. It's called Gap Filler. God is the gap filler. He just wants to know that you have enough, you think highly enough of him to believe that it can happen. All this in between, that don't even matter. Some of y'all heard, as long as you have the why, I have the how to. Y'all ever heard that before? As long as you have the why, I have the how to. And I want you to give yourself permission today to be her. And every day that you don't show up as her, every day can be day one. That's my slogan for life. Every day can be day one, and you're not allowed to let anyone else convince you of otherwise. Every day can be day one. Well, I ignored my enroller today. Tomorrow's a new day. Every day can be day one. Well, I didn't get on that meeting. Every day can be day one. I didn't send no messages. Every day can be day one. I didn't take my product. Every day can be day one. And stop allowing anybody else to convince you of that. I think so many times in life we've learned to beat ourselves up so much. Like, I remember having that epiphany, okay? Like, how do you beat yourself up and then expect to live in this world? You done already beat yourself up. So one hitter quitter. You done already did the damage. Like, it's almost like you priming yourself up for the world. Like, you over here like uppercut, ooh, like your mental is so all over the place that one person says one thing to you and you're done. Because you already done the prepping and priming. Like, you done took yourself through 3 rounds already. And you wondering why it's a 4th round knockout. Why one thing makes you hit the fan. Why one thing makes you quit. Why one thing, you've already beat yourself up. So shout out to everybody who showed up, because some of y'all were like, man, I can't do that. Man, this don't work for me. Like, this is not even for somebody like me. Man, my mama said this. My cousin said she tried that thing. This person called it a pyramid scheme. Don't even know what that means. This person did this. They didn't like my post. Ooh, they was annoyed by this. Like, you done already did it. You did the damage yourself. But every day can be day one. And you have to allow it to be day one. And so some of y'all might even need to start having funerals every single morning. Or night before you go to bed. I'd rather do it at night. So when I wake up in the morning, I feel like a new creature. Okay? Be like, Lord, save me, deliver me, deliver me, deliver me for me. And today I'm going to adopt a new habit. I don't take my kids to McDonald's no more. We've been delivered. And if I can't afford Chick-fil-A, we gonna go home and eat a sandwich. Every day can be day one. I remember the moment. I mean, every once in a while I want some McDonald's fries, but I probably eat McDonald's like twice a year. God's gonna deliver me from McDonald's altogether. But I mean, I'm just being honest. Deliver me. I eat Wingstop instead of Buffalo Wild Wings. I mean, ain't no wrong Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm just saying. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, I don't shop it for, listen, and this is my story. I don't shop at Forever 21. I don't even go in that store no more. Forever 21 used to be that spot. Okay, $2 for a cami. Yeah, it's gonna tear when I pull my shirt down in about a month, but it's okay. No, I would say I'm not, if I can't afford a cami, now I'm upstairs as this new Rachel. Like, I gotta throw away all these camis because they all got holes in the bottom. 5 washes, that's it. Just saying. Where I should have just went to Old Navy or waited till Old Navy had a sale and went in there and got some durable camis. Because that's what new Rachel does. She's disciplined. She doesn't allow things to come into her life just to say she has them. She gives herself the best there is. This is why my kids don't eat Flintstone vitamins. They drink their greens and reds. I'm just saying. Actually, they have some vitamins that they get off of. They're organic from Amazon. But do y'all get what I mean? But if you keep hanging around the Flintstone crew, you're going to think that Flintstones, because you're giving yourself your kids vitamins, you're going to think you're doing something. Like, no, bruh. Go put them vitamins in the oven and see that they become charcoal. Just because you think you're doing something and other people are not, or it's something that you used to not do at all, so you kind of like commending yourself for doing something. The action is good, so getting into the action of giving your kids vitamins, but you need to be mindful of what it is that you're consuming. It comes the same thing when it comes to the products. Praise God, I'm in the routine of washing my face, but what I put on my face matters of what I look like. That was a whole word for somebody. That was a whole word for me. I got that. Like, for real. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, I'm glad I washed my face, but if I'm washing my face with the stuff I wash my butt with, And I'm wondering why my skin look like my booty. Okay, I'm not gonna play with y'all. I just want to see if y'all was awake. All right. That was funny. I think I'm a comedian in real life. I was not the class clown. All right, guys. So the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to shift up your profile today. All right. So you're going to get a brand new profile and you're going to love it regardless of who doesn't. Okay. You're going to love it no matter who doesn't. But before we start, I got a question. I want you to look 6 months down the line. And some of y'all like, girl, I'm trying to figure out what tomorrow look like. I get it. But I want you to think about 6 months from now. So that's June, okay? June. Go ahead and write this on your paper. June 2021. That's 6 months of full out being in this business. I want you to write down 1 through 5. Write down 1 through 5. In 6 months, you are the it girl on your timeline, okay? Like it girl, whatever. I'm not even saying it works. Just period. Like you are the person. You know, y'all all got a person that y'all follow and look at, go do for inspiration. You're her. You've become her. 6 months from now, when people come to your profile, how do you want them to feel? I'm hungry. How do you want them to feel when they come to your profile? How much money do you want to be making, period, a month? Just period. June. Not even just from this business, just period. Include your spouse. How much money do you want to be coming into your household a month? If somebody says your name, what do you want to be known for? Is it your results? Is it your success? Success? Jesus, Lord. Is it your success? Is it your ability to mom so hard, like being a great mother, a great wife? And you might have multiple things, but what's the one thing you want them to stand out? Number 4, how big is your team? Goodness, are you hungry for real? How big is your team? How many lives are you impacting? So going beyond you. Like not only are you making money, but you showing people how to eat, how to make their own income. And number 5, what size jeans do you wear? I'm trying to be a good stacked 4. Maybe 6. No, I think I like the 4. I don't know. 6, 4. I just want to be stacked. I used to, clearly in my former life, I used to twerk some a little more. So I might need to start twerking something just a little more so I can get my booty popping. Y'all know what I'm talking about? You drop down and get your ego on your booty and thighs, be doing them. Anyways. All right. So now that we have that established, number 1, we're going to go update our profile picture on both. I did not mean to hop off. Let me get back on Zoom. On both Instagram and Facebook. It needs to be messed up. But listen, I take my collagen. So my knees are popping. All right. So I want you to find a picture, guys, and I'm going to give you specifics. Right now, I want you to find a picture of just you or you and your spouse. It really preferably should be just you. a closer up picture where you're smiling, or you could be giving face, you know what I'm saying? If that's your thing. I'm still trying to figure that out. So I'm going to show you guys. And it's good if you are the same across your social media platforms so that people know you when they see you. So really, I could update my picture to be something even closer than this picture. But all you do is you click where that picture is and you go to select profile picture or video. And then you can somebody drop number 3 again? What the question number 3 was? So you're gonna go and select profile picture and find one. And it's okay if you don't have a picture that you absolutely love just yet, you're gonna take one because we take a lot of pictures. And you're gonna get comfortable because look, my 6 months from now is camera ready at all times. Because I could put up a picture right now of how I look and I would feel confident. Because confidence is not always in what you have on or your makeup. Confidence is who you are. And people are drawn into that. So I want you guys, I'm gonna give you guys like 3 minutes to go ahead and update your profile picture. All right, we got some more dones coming through. So I've just updated my profile picture. Now what I'm gonna do is, and I don't care if your Instagram is not popping, I didn't ask that, okay? Look at it, okay? So I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna do the exact same thing. Now, my Instagram and my Facebook is updated, are connected. So it automatically did it for me. Okay? So I'm gonna come here and show you guys, go over to Instagram. If you haven't created one, today's the day. Create your Instagram. So where it says edit profile, you would come and change your profile picture. Now it says connect your Facebook page. So I'm gonna show you, that's not where you do it. So you go to your settings and then where it says, hold on, let me figure out. So you're gonna come to account on your Instagram and you're going to click on sharing to other apps. And then where it says Facebook, you'll connect it. It says, so automatic, I have mine that it automatically shares my story and my post. And then I pick what I want to share it to. Okay, done. Yes. All right. Now, the next step is your cover photo. Personally, I love a white background with a word. That's just me. But whatever you love, you just want it to be clean. You can do a collage of your family. You just want to make sure that when you come out and actually look at your profile, it looks good. And it's not like your son's head. Y'all get what I'm saying? So I suggest doing like, what's your word for the year? Like, do you have a word for 2021? That's a good one. Y'all, there are apps that will help you do this. So I'm going to give you guys an example. So if you don't have Canva or Over on your phone, somebody can drop those in the comments. I suggest going and grabbing one of those, a real easy one. And I do have the paid for version, but you don't have to have it, the paid for version. You can come to, I can show you on Canva. Oh, you know what? Let's do Over. I'll do Over. So if you come to Over and you press templates, I know you have to put in free, but if you do free cover photo, let's see. There it goes, Facebook cover. Y'all see that? So I'm gonna click that and it gives you the actual size. So even if you don't want to use what they have on here, I would just grab one of these so that you can have the actual size of a cover photo. So I could come, you can scroll through and see any that you love. And if you love them, listen, just take it. Like, nobody judging you. Just take it. Like, this might be one. You might be somebody who loves jewelry. And so you come here and you can, I'm going to teach you guys something real quick. That hamburger at the very top, if you click that, you can see each layer. And you can actually delete from here. You can move one layer on top of the other from here by grabbing those hamburgers. But you can come here and just edit it by double clicking it. And my word is abundance. So I might come through and say abundance. I'm putting a space in between each one. And then go to the size and make it bigger. And delete that. Come up. And that can be my cover photo. And then I just save it. So let me show you guys. So if I was to just save this and come over back to Facebook, and I would click, just click your cover, and you would do upload photo. And it didn't save. When I look at this right here, I'm gonna go back to the app and move abundance up a little bit. So I'm gonna come back over here. Please ask questions if you have them. I'm gonna move it up. I'm gonna save it again. And then I'm gonna go back and try again. See, now it's moved up, and voila, you can see it. Now I like white, so I would probably delete and I would want some darker colors because I think black pops. That's just me personally, and I love cursive. This is over. So I want you guys to update your cover photo. So I'm gonna give you guys, next thing is your introduction. So go back to your profile page. I'm gonna share my screen again. And if you have to do this when you get off here and ask more questions, please do it. Just take some notes right now. So you're gonna come here, and where mine says official struggle bus graduate, I'm gonna change that today. I am an official struggle bus graduate, but I'm going to click those three dots where it says add story. I'm gonna click that, and then I'm going to edit profile, and I'm going to edit my bio. Now, guys, this needs to be, what happened to my struggle bus graduate? Oh, there it is. I edit my bio. There's only 101 characters. I like to do the list format, right? But you can do whatever it is that you want to do, however you want it to be. I love to use emojis because it draws people in. But who are you and what do you want to be known for? So how do you respond to that? I want you to think about that 6 months from now person. Okay? That 6 months from now person. What will people get when they join you on your page? Are you a great mom? Mom of, like, I'm a boy mom, right? So I might put on here, I'm just a person who loves order. Oh, here's a tip. Go to your notes section and create it first, and then copy it over here because it will not let you enter over here. So I'm gonna actually copy this right here, and then the note section, and then I'm just gonna paste my official struggle bus graduate. I did download a fonts app to be able to change the font, but I'm gonna hit enter here. I'm gonna say wifey to Brian, and then I might do a ring here. I'm gonna change my fonts for all of them just because I'm extra. Right? So I'm gonna say wifey to Brian. So who are they gonna get when they follow you? That wifey look like weird, don't it? So I'm gonna change it to lowercase. I'm gonna say boy mom 2-3, and I'm gonna do a blue heart. And then I'm gonna come back to fonts and go to cursive and say I love. No, actually, I'm gonna make it short. All things Jesus. Wifey to Breon, boy mom to 3, official struggle bus graduate. And then I'm gonna copy it and go over back to Facebook, and then I'm gonna paste it. All right, now don't be a hater. Come on. Well, it normally works. Hopefully it worked for you guys. Oh, it might be too many characters. Hold on. Let's try that. Okay. Yeah, it's too many characters. So you might have to split it up and do one line at a time, like mine. Whatever, it's a hater. All right, so I'm gonna back this up because I wanted to have all of them on there. Well, I guess I might have to leave I'll just say struggle bus graduate. Let's try that one. So you're gonna have to play with the characters because it only lets you have a certain amount, right? So I could do like that. All right, I want you guys to scroll on and go and create all of the details here. Do not put on here that you're an It Works distributor, because It Works is what we do, but it's not who we are. And I think a lot of times we get that twisted because people, I know y'all seen it, and it might have been you at one point, but you're gonna get deliverance today. You are not, I mean, you might have went to FAMU, but FAMU is not who you are. You may have went to, like my husband, Harris-Stowe State University. It's some people who take it to a whole nother level, like they should go get a job there. Like they, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. It's a part of your story, but it's not who you are. And so update this. But when it comes to your job description, you want people to have to actually inquire about it. So I can come through here and update where I stay, and you be like, well, they gonna come find me. Like, we are not paranoid. And you can make it to where only your friends see it, but you really want a public profile. You do. So that's another thing. You want to make sure that you are updating that's a shame. I've been on Facebook since November 2006. I had just graduated from high school and I was out here living my best life. So you want to update your information, maybe the high school you went to, all of that. I don't take my work off altogether because I want people to ask about what I do. I do not want them to go to Google and search and let somebody else answer their questions. I want them to have to hit my inbox. All right. If you want to add hobbies on there, you can. You can if you want to. Like, I love reading. Reading is my thing. I love listening to music. I like to dance. I like to sing. You know, Facebook likes when we use these type of features. So go and do it. Then you're going to update your feature photo. So you're just like kind of scroll through here. And it's good to, like, if people had to look at your life at glance by 6 pictures, what would you want them to know about you? And I actually need to update this because clearly my family has grown. So I want you to know that I have a God baby. I want you to know that I love my husband, that I love my kids, and that I truly believe that if you keep swimming and utilize the prayer of the Lord, it will change your whole life. And we pray, be patient, be consistent. That's our mantra. So I maybe would update this to every day can be day 1. Zayden, the center of my focus. And so you could literally just add photos and just like click them. If you want the spaces in them, you're going to have to be strategic of which one you place where. So take a moment and update that. And then I got one more thing for you guys to do before we hop off here. And it can start off with just 3 pictures, y'all. It could be a picture of your kids. I don't know, you might be proud to be a homeowner. It could be a picture of your house. It could be your friends, a picture of your friends. What's important to you? At first glance, what do you want me to know about you? And I want you to know that that I love my family and I like having fun. I love my family. I believe in being a active Christian, Lord, even when it's hard. And I have fun. So you also want to allow people to follow you. So you can, Facebook limits your friends to 5,000, but I don't think there's a limit at all to how many people can follow you. So you're going to go into your settings. So go back to your hold on, I want to make sure I can see how to do this. Oh, no matter, I can walk you guys through it. So you're going to go to your settings on Facebook, okay? So if you don't know where your settings is, you just hit that hamburger down at the bottom right-hand corner. You're going to scroll down to where it says settings and privacy, or you can actually, and click, oh my Jesus, and click settings. And you're going to go to privacy settings. You're going to impact the lives of people who go beyond your backyard, okay? 6 months from now, you're going to have people on your team that didn't even know you right now, that you don't know them right now. So you're going to have to be open to the masses. That's why we stay prayed up. So I have that on everyone. So hold on, let me figure out the follow one. If somebody else found it before me, let me know. Oh, did y'all, the public post? So you can change the option to where yours always post public. So go through these options, y'all. Like, go through your settings. Because mine's always post public. Always public for all of me. But let me find the follow. Everybody follow me? Who can post on your profile? So can people just come and put something on your profile? I suggest saying only me. That means they have to hit your inbox and they can't post something crazy on your profile. Who can see what others post on your profile? Allow others to share your post to their stories. I do let people do that. Who can see posts you're tagged in on your profile? Everyone. When you're tagged in a post, who do you want to add to the audience of the post if they can already see it? It says friends. And then it's the reviewing is the bottom two. And I would turn both of them on. Turn both of them on. I can't find the follower one for some reason. Any other questions? I did have a question that I wanted to address that I got this like when we first started, before I close this out. Was this helpful? Can you say yes in the comments if it was helpful? Yes. Awesome. Oh, okay. Cass, under the public post, it'll show you. So go back under public posts. Yep, under public posts, who can follow me? Oh, yeah, public. You want to make it public. Who can follow you? That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yay. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to answer this question and we're going to get off here. Thank you guys for letting me go over just a few moments and sticking with me. What's the best way to approach people in public without offending them? For me, y'all, this is like my favorite thing, like ever. Okay, I know we got Corona going on, but you know what I'm saying? I love to blitz. I love to talk to people. It's a great way for me to build my network and go beyond my social media. If you have not seen my video on YouTube, guys, subscribe to my YouTube page. Like there's so much information on there and I've been building it for 7.5 years to give people tools that they need in order to be successful in this business. But there is a video on there that is social distancing blitzing. So it teaches you how to create a social distance QR code that people can just scan and you can get their information instead of you having to sit there and talk and people might not be comfortable for that. But the best way to approach them, and I have several blitzing videos on there, but I love to talk to people in public when I am exchanging goods and services. So like my waitress, the person who's checking me out at the counter, giving a compliment, guys, is a great way to open up the door. It could be like, oh my God, your glasses are so cute. Like, where did you get? Just inquiring of the other person will open up the door. It softens their heart to be willing. And for me, I always feel like I have a gift to give. So the question is, do you believe that your business and your products are a gift? If you believe that, you will give it unapologetically. What I mean by that is, I don't care if you take, well, I do care. Bring it back. Roll it back. See, that was Rachel a little bit. That was, I don't even have a nickname, but that was her. So every day can be day one. Bring it back. I care if people don't accept Christ, but if people don't accept Christ, he's still good. Okay? Let's be clear. The fact that people do not accept him does not mean that he's not good. And so you have to, when you start to hit people's inboxes, you have to understand that even if they don't, thank you, Cass, even if you don't record, even if they don't accept your business right now, they will. You can't be around me and not believe that God is good and that he's real. You just can't. It's the same thing. You stick around for this business, you're going to start to believe that you can do it. You just will. You're going to start believing in yourself and you're going to start to believe that you can change your life, that you will change your life. So other people are not allowed to convince me at any moment that this business is not good. And a lot of times people say no to what they don't understand. And so we have to get really good at explaining it. And you got to allow yourself the opportunity to do that. The only way that you get good at something is by what? Doing it, practicing. I remember, y'all, the first time I ever prayed out loud, I was like, this is not for me. And I was like, but if I start doing it, the Lord will bless me. Okay? And I don't care. Give me the opportunity to pray, because I just want to tell God about his goodness. That's period, right? I could be over here jacked, but I believe that he will perfect in me as he touches me, okay? And that's how you got to do it. I might not be the best at rapping myself, at drinking coffee. I don't even like coffee. But at the end of the day, if I keep drinking, and I bet you I figure out a way to like it. That was my brother. My brother was like, I don't drink coffee. I said, well, you're going to figure it out if you want to make some money. And y'all, my brother ate some cereal and put his cereal juice in his coffee. And he said, this is bomb. I said, you know what? Sure that. Like, that's it. Like, you go figure it out. And he out here signing customers. I'm like, you doing it. Like, you got to be okay with being her. Hashtag I'm her. You got to be okay with it. And I know that's a lot of times it's uncomfortable, because you're like, well, it'd be nice if I could just copy. You know, sometimes you're going to have to figure out what you like, because you might not like the way I make my coffee, but I bet you I love how I feel. And so I figured it out. I bet you love your results. That's like a kid saying, Mommy, I don't like green beans. And you better figure out how to like them. Ain't that what you tell your kids? You better figure it out. So it's the same thing for you. Figure it out how you like your coffee, how you like your sleep. Me, I don't drink sleepy tea alone. I can, but I mix it with immunity. And so now I got people buying immunity and sleepy tea. Come on, upsell, because it tastes great together. And so they're getting the 2-for-1. They're boosting their immune system, and they're getting some bomb sleep. Y'all, it's always a solution. So thank you guys so much for hanging with me. Hope you guys had a great time. I'm gonna pray real quick. We're gonna hop off here, and it's gonna be a great week. Y'all, okay. For those of you guys, success is moving from failure to failure with enthusiasm. Jesus. So you have to keep moving forward. You have to press towards the mark. You have to press towards the mark, and that's faith. So you have your mark in front of you. You know exactly what you look like 6 months from now. And so some of y'all gonna leave off of here, and you're gonna start making your bed, because you're somebody who doesn't leave things unkept. And then as you start to embody that person that's from 6 months from now, you'll start to do the things that she likes. You'll let your ratchet tendencies go beyond you. And you have to remind yourself, because listen, y'all just heard me. I be checking myself out loud. She don't do that no more. She been delivered. And so I remember where God has brought me from, but I'm going to allow him to take me further. Okay. Yes.